I choose Mexico because I am actually living here, and, in my opinion, it is the best country that I have visited and lived. It have all that you need, and the most interesting part is the food. We have a lot of different dishes that are delicious, and also we have a lot of different places to visit if you come to vacations. The actual president is Andrés Manuel López Obrador. Officially, the United Mexican States is a sovereign country located in the southern part of North America. Its capital and most populous city is Mexico City. According to its own constitution, its form of government consists of a representative, democratic, secular, and federal republic, made up of 32 states, 31 states and the federal capital. Now, we're going to see some of the rules of etiquette that you have to follow if you visit this country. Number 1. How to greet when you are introduced to a director or a person of authority at work. If you are introduced to a person of greater authority, either a man or a woman, and you're sitting, you must get up from your chair to show distinction for the person and have the agility to read and respond to the time of greeting that the person of authority decides to do. In any case, keep in mind that, at work, the most professional thing to do is always have a hand, never wave a kiss. 2. Where should you put your cell phone at a social lunch or dinner? We all know that the cell phone should not be on the table. If you want, you can discreetly check the cell phone at some point, under the edge of the table, to see if you have important calls. If this is the case, ask permission and leave the table. If not, return the call or a message at another time. Number 3. At a meeting or lunch, it is okay that should not be removed at any time of the day. The jacket is a garment that should not be removed at any time of the day, staying in a shirt or sleeveless shirt, as they say. Even if many people do it, it is not elegant. In fact, in the old days, it was like staying in your underwear. Hence the custom of not removing the jacket in public, although it begins to be generally accepted. 4. It is okay to touch up your lips at a table? No. At the table, you should not fix your hair or paint your lips or touch up your mascara or anything like that. For that, he apologized, get up from the table and go to the bathroom or a different room in which he is not eating. Can you smoke between courses? No. From the moment you sit down to eat until you get up, you should not light a cigarette. You can turn one on after dessert, at the time of having coffee, if the rest of the guests do not mind. But if there is food on the table or is yet to come, you must restrain the urge to smoke. If I am in a business meeting, can I have my cell phone visible? Yes. When we are in a business meeting, the cell phone becomes another work tool, so it can be visible and even on the table. What we should try is only to consult it for the use of the meeting or to answer an important call. 7. When they give you a gift, should it be opened at the moment? The custom is to open in front of the guests and thank them, but it depends on the custom of each country or culture. It also depends on the moment and the circumstances. Generally, in Western countries, they open at the same time, but there may be exceptions. In some Eastern countries, such as Japan, out of modesty and respect for feelings, they do not open at the time but in private, thus avoiding having to hide what they feel. 8. What is the best attitude for a job interview? Be very aware that you must prepare in an intelligent and orderly way. Even if you are a self-confident person with great communication skills and people skills, it is recommended that you prepare yourself and do not improvise. Be honest, look them in the eye and never forget that the interview is an exchange of service and interests. Do not remain too quiet, limiting yourself only to answering the questions. You can contribute an idea without overdoing it. Having ideas is one of the most valued skills today. Of course, do not go into topics that you not have been asked about, much less in details of your private life. Be rigorously punctual. If you have something unforeseen, call and notify, but never make up the excuse of traffic. If you can handle something so predictable, you won't inspire enough confidence. Do not smoke, even if they offer a cigarette. It is about you to the interviewer. Maintain a calm demeanor. Do not be in a hurry. It is assumed that in the time that is making this takes place, you have nothing more important to do. If you have been invited to dinner, but you notice that you are going to be late, what should you do? Without a doubt, call. You will do a great favor for those who invited you, so they will know what to expect. In Latin American countries, it is very common to be late without warning, which is unpleasant and rude. Remember that there is nothing worse than uncertainty, and those who invited do not have to deserve such a situation. There are some unusual rules of etiquette that we have in Mexico, and thank you for your attention.